Hello everybody, coming at you with all my might. It is Smite. How you guys doing today? Today I'm going to do the game of 9. I was called out by Mr. Heartland Dualsport. Click that card or something that pops up and go check out his channel. If you haven't subscribed to him, go subscribe. But we're going to do the game of 9. So it's 9 questions and I have to answer them. Well, the first question is, what was your first bike? My first bike, I don't have to think back too far, but you can even click the card to go see it. It was a 1999 Yamaha YZ125. That was my first bike. My dad, we stopped. I had a four-wheeler race quad, and I was riding that, and my dad couldn't keep up with me on his utility, so I went out and I was looking for another dirt bike so he can keep up, and then I just let him ride the quad. I always loved two strokes. Like, I never even rode one, but just loved the sound and everything. And my dad tried everything in his power to convince me to not get one, and it didn't work out because I just found one and bought one. But I learned a lot on that bike, and that was a great bike. I loved it. And number 2, why do you ride? Well, that's a deep question, because I ride because it's just the adrenaline rush. I love the wheelies, the speed, clearing obstacles, and it's an overall challenge. It's tension, but you're relaxing at the same time. It's weird. You're just out there. You're doing too much to have anything on your mind, like just garbage. How you're just like cluttered, you're stressed out. Well, on the bike, you don't have time to think about all that stuff. You can't. If you do, then you're most likely going to wreck if you're not thinking about the situation. So that's my answer to that. Question number 3, does your bike have a name? Well, I've had so many bikes, but my current bikes, I still have my DR 650 Supermoto. That does not have a name. I have my TW 200. That doesn't have a name. But my KTM 300, that is named CC, and my GS is named Sifu. Sifu because that's what my license plate looks like. But CC on my KTM 300, the girl I was talking to when I went to pick up the bike gave the bike that name, so it just kind of stuck. And after that, the girl became my wife. So yeah, that works out. All right. So what is your dream bike? Question number 4. See, if you know me, I have so many dreams that's not even funny. Honestly, my dream bike, I'm going to throw in my dream vehicle too, because I really want a Banshee, a Yamaha Banshee. Again, this falls under the love of two strokes, but just a 2-cylinder 350. Oh man, they just sound so angry, like a snowmobile. I love snowmobiles, but they're just so big and you have to have snow to ride them. So, dream bike. Well, I have several. Yeah. KTM 690. I really wanted a KTM 690 because they're lighter than a DR and have more power, and they're EFI. They're just like the best dual sport ever. I really would love to have one of those. And the one that seems more relevant, probably I will have a bigger chance of getting, would be a KTM 1190 Adventure, because I really like the GS, but it doesn't have the performance that my dad's Ducati has. But the Ducati and the KTM make around the same horse, but the KTM is more geared for off-road riding, and I just love the ability to go anywhere. So that's why I really chose the adventure bike. But I still, I do a lot of highway riding, so that's why the adventure bike works out perfect for me. So KTM 1190 and KTM 690 and the Yamaha Banshee. Have you ever dropped or wrecked your bike? Number 5. Okay, I have to answer this question. Like, have you seen my channel? I mean, for real. If I don't go out and if I don't wreck a bike, it's not a normal ride or drop. I've never, let's say, wrecked. I would consider wreck being damage to the bike. Well, I guess I can say that I wrecked my 125 and just demolished the expansion chamber, and I had to put ice in that and puff the expansion chamber back out. But I've dropped my GS. There's videos of that. I've dropped every single bike I've rode, pretty much, except for when I rode a friend's bike. But any bike I've ever owned has been dropped. I can't say that because I fixed a couple bikes and sold them, so I didn't ride those long enough. But if I had them long enough, I would have dropped them. Question number 6: do you prefer street or off-road? See, that's a hard question too. I have dual sports of everything, so I prefer both. I like the thrills that you can get of just zipping down a dirt road in a wheelie, drifting corners. That has always been so much fun to me. But you can still wheelie pretty good on the street too, and you can go faster. So you don't do as much drifting on the street, but you can go faster on the street. So I would say I like both, but I'm better at off-road because it's a little slower. It's fast-paced, but it's slower. Most of my bikes are designed better for off-road. Besides the GS, that's more of a road bike, but performs well off-road. The gearing. But okay. So when did you start vlogging? Number 7. I have been vlogging for the past 5 years. So I started vlogging, I want to say close to the end of 2011, beginning of 2012. That's when I bought my the YZ. It's been since like 2009 that I've been playing with cameras and stuff like that. But when I first got my 125 is when I really started vlogging, and watching other vloggers discovered that. So on the next question, why do you vlog? Well, I enjoy it. I enjoy the interaction with other people, people that I would never have met before. I met a lot of great people online, and a lot of people from meetups and stuff like that. But really, I vlog because I wanna have a history of my life, and I think that'd be really awesome. Because I've always wondered what my dad was like when he was a teenager in his 20s. Like, if there was videos of that, I would love that. So really, I'm doing it for my children. I don't have any yet, but I want them to, see what their dad was like, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it would be really cool. So that's why I want to do it. So that's why I vlog, because I really enjoy it. It gets you out on a bike. It's just an adventure every time you go out, and as a history of my life. Number 9 is, what moto vloggers do you follow? Well, I used to follow a lot, with life changes and stuff like that. I kind of fell out of the loop, but recently, I watch Everride and Heartland Dualsport, and those are the only 2 major ones, of major recently. But I have a lot of great motovlogger friends: Dirt Hog 365, Ride a Map, Moonbeamer. Oh man, there's just a lot of people that I've watched. And the first person that actually got me into vlogging was Accidental Broadcast, but I just love the Hawaii and riding motorcycles, and that's when I started vlogging. But wait, no, that's okay. The question was when, but that was why. But yeah, so that's some of the motovloggers that I follow. I'm gonna put credits in so you can see them in the credits. Click and go there. And I believe you can challenge other people. So I'm gonna throw a challenge out to Mr. Ride a Map. Haven't talked to him in a while, but hey, I'm sure he's up for a video. It might be a month or two because he just does a lot of videos. So, well, anyhow, thank you for watching and subscribe. Don't forget to click the link and support Smightification. You can shop Revzilla if you need parts or gear. Thank you again for watching. Have a nice day, and God bless.